Here we go, folks. This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this away to start us off. The turn begins inside the 10. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Panthers offense comes out of the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Who these 2 quarterbacks will go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here in midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He'll to throw it here on second down. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Reinbolt. Touchdown, Georgia State. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So
Alright, defense, let's go.
Our first chance to see them today.
Show them how we shut down Zo offense.
Last time, Kirk, he told us he knows what he did wrong, trying to correct that. We'll see how well he can bounce back today.
Chris, I think that's it. I think it's a bounce-back opportunity for him. We know that he's capable of playing much better. More importantly, he knows that he's capable of playing much better. I think you get off to a quick start, regain that confidence, and just start getting back there and start playing football much better.
There I go, doing my own thing. Doing my own thing. Fuck.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. and it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw.
There you go. Everybody do their job. We'll be good.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down.
Whoa.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. We make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
I want to kill his ass, dog.
Important second down play coming up. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tiny space at the 20. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now.
Something ain't right. Who is this kid? Sub linebackers. Who is this? Strong safety. What's that? Where my mic at, man? Why you in the game, bro? Fuck he doing? Get in the game, bro. Fucking strong safety.
First down from the 15. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Got running back,
The
bro.
Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Bitch.
The Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down, out of the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Huskers. Now the
That ball went right over my head.
extra point. And there's the point after.
What game you playing? I'm playing Nebraska. Georgia State.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team
You got a
is out
game.
there to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Georgia State offense on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Grab down the middle. It's Reinbolt. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Reinbolt. He has first down yardage at the 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll try the ground game here. Running with purpose.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's a fastball, but
shit.
it's intercepted.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Stop that
Physical
shit,
defending.
bitch.
That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a
play at
tough
Pittsburgh?
4th down decision?
Oh.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Get that shit back, man.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Come on, bro.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback.
Catch
and
tips
only
like that?
in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Handoff to the single back. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, wow.
Wide open downfield. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Takes off in a bootleg. Dump off caught by the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Hubie keeps it himself. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone.
Give me that.
Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
That's reeled in. It's Reinbold. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out with the 32.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
He's got the first and still going. The freshman brought
Dog fight with Nebraska, bro.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's John. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into it.
Putting toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7.
That makes the score Georgia State 14, Nebraska 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Return it one down. Sets up the next drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Oh, shit.
They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Can't over pursue.
Second down play coming up. Using his legs, it's Burgess. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Throwing off play action. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Huskers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Now they call a run. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Got a D-line, man. Got a D-line, man.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught, completion. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. The Cornhuskers line up on 1st and 10 now. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh,
What a grab!
pick that off, son.
Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. The Huskers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. He keeps it on the design run. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
It's a good play.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Panthers offense back out there now. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Finds his target. It's a nice gain. They move the football up to the 27. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the court.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that previous play.
Bro, right here. You can hear me.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Reinbold. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 20. Brings up 2nd down.
And now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He missed it. Off target that time. So in the 2nd quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Give me that.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Cornhuskers bring their punt team onto the field. And he boots it high into the air. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. And the Huskers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Georgia State offense on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Reinbolt.
The first down pass complete to the wideout. Gain of 8.
A second down after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They're going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Reinbolt. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Reinbolt. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
That's fucking rough, man.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
The pass on first down, caught by the receiver. He throws down near the 16-yard line.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Georgia State. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
Where your mom, Livy?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to bring
Not
it
downstairs.
away.
In the room.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he goes nowhere. Stop
Me on the
cold
blitz.
behind the line
That was
of
me on the
scrimmage.
blitz. That was T on the blitz.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And he's got it again. They bring him down at the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is... Oh.
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st
Fuck,
down.
man.
They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun, looking for the wideout. Yes, caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. The Cornhuskers come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff, no 1st and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They feed the fullback this time. Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's one for you old school fans, Kirk. The fullback just powering it in from short distance.
Yeah, I'm with you. What a moment for the fullback. Usually he's just stuck to do the grunt work as a blocker, but here you get an opportunity to punch it in on the goal line, and you make the most of it.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Harper.
Wrong
Down
person.
after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play.
What happened, bro?
I think it's very nice to be
It's
able to see him
tripped.
finally show what he can do catching a ball like this. Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility, pulls it in and gets 6.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On first down, it's play action.
And he got me on the play action.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a receiver. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
Look at that.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Rambo.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. Looking for some space. It's John. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, make
Touchdown, Georgia State. This offense is still clicking.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Georgia State.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that 1st touchdown is always going to be good.
A play action, looking to throw.
Steady running that play
Completion
action.
at the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after
Nebraska,
getting
dog.
decent yardage.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the
Hit me
clock
every
and
time
look
with
at the
that
score.
dude.
You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
Drop that.
Hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And the Huskers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
Bringing pressure. Stays on his feet. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Picks up the 1st, looking for more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Pass complete on a crosser. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position.
That
1st
shit,
and 10
bro.
from the 11. The Cornhuskers have 1st and 10 here. the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh, we ran into
Makes
each
the
other.
grab on the move. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Design quarterback run. Let's stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
Oh, come on, man.
Huskers. Great catch when they desperately needed it. So here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Panthers offense back out there now. This game just got tighter. Temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Working clock with the ground game. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
He's found some room at the 45. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Reinbolt. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On the ground, it's John. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And now the running back's got it again. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
You just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
0 running right. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The crowd crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on 4th down. A screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown, Panthers. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score. Georgia State.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Pressure is coming. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pocket breaking down. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass falls incomplete as time expires. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start.
Oh,
this is gonna
lit.
catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the
At least you put up
expectations, the
56.
pressure,
I mean, you
and
put up
as you said,
35,
playing a
Ken.
good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's a family. That's how they are. This nigga go kill that man. Joe's still taking a shower. Go to my. You play that North Carolina game? Joe ain't even play.
North Carolina.